But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the backdrop I have right now, I want to say $10. It's a piece of fabric that I got from Joans, and I used a coupon, so. What is up, you guys? It's Naomi here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Make sure you are keeping up with Vlogmas this month because we're posting. Okay, keep up. If you're not caught up, catch up. Anyways, you guys, this topic is well needed. I feel like I get a lot of questions. Like, people will DM me all the time, like on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, do that. Nayrose with 2 E's. Like, there's so many questions that I feel like I just needed to make a video on it to address it and to help anybody who feels helpless. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna talk about how to start a YouTube channel, and I want to focus mainly on like starting a channel when you really don't have anything or the resources to start one. I feel like when people think YouTube, they automatically view this big investment that is not in arm's reach, and that they just don't know how they're gonna start right now when they don't have all this stuff. But I am here to tell you guys that I feel like that is not true. It may seem that way, it may appear that way when you look at other people's YouTube channels and stuff like that, but let's be real, like, we're not gonna all start off as a Jackie Aina or Alyssa Ashley or Tiara Walker. Like, I'm pretty sure, actually I know, they did not start off how you're seeing people like that now. Like, everyone starts somewhere. So like, my first thing that I want to let you guys know is that it's okay to start smaller and build your way up, because honestly, if you think about it, there's always going to be room for improvement. You're never going to be the best of the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always room for improvement. You can get to a very high point, and this is for anything in life, but let me stay on topic. So anyways, you can start small and build your way up. So I got my little notes written down because I don't want to miss anything that I felt like y'all should know. So let's see. So I guess some of the things that people would say that they need that they don't really have to start a YouTube channel would be a camera, lighting, a backdrop, things of that nature. And just saying those things like casually, it seems like expensive things, and as they very well can be, there's also alternatives where you can get them a lot cheaper. Like, or here's an idea, you guys, use your resources. Okay, like, honestly, you don't have to go out and get the most expensive camera, the most expensive lighting to start off with. I would say use natural light, because honestly, natural light is the best light if you think about it, and if you test it out, natural light works amazing. Like, just get in front of a window and you're fine. And I just want to say that everything that I'm saying in this video is more so to start off. This is like tips to start off. Of course, later on you want to, you know, change the setup, you know, invest in certain things, but to start off, first thing, natural light. It's free. Like, you can't really go wrong with it. It's light, so why not? I've seen a lot of channels, a lot of successful channels, where you can tell they're like in front of a window and it looks great. Like, you can see all the details. If it's a hair video, makeup video, you see that natural, real, you know, detail in their makeup. So, you know, I don't really see anything wrong with using natural light. I even use it sometimes depending on where I am filming. As far as a camera, okay, one thing I want to say when I say use your resources is also like friends. If you have a good friend who maybe has a camera that you can borrow sometimes, why not, you know, just ask for that favor, or when you're around them, do you mind if I film a video using your camera? I'm pretty sure someone who has a camera isn't using it 24/7. And if they're a real one, if you a real one, you gonna let your friend use it, okay? So also, if you're alive and you're watching this, you have a phone, right? A lot of people have iPhones. I'm not saying like other phones won't work, but I can only speak from like my personal experience. I have an iPhone. I have the 8 Plus, but the other phones are good as well. If you have a 7, an 8, a 10, whatever you have, I really recommend you using that to film your videos, okay? Like, I have my own vlogging camera that actually I got for a really good price. I can make a whole nother video on like cheap equipment, because like I'm not even gonna lie, all my equipment is like pretty cheap, but I got decent stuff that works well for me at the moment. So let me know if y'all want a video on that. But speaking of iPhones, like the camera is so dope. Like honestly, I don't even use my vlogging camera sometimes because I prefer to use my iPhone camera to vlog. And I actually think it might be 1080 by 720 now that I think about it. I think I remember seeing that in the little iPhone description stuff. You already have it sitting in front of you, like it's right here. Use your phone as a camera, you guys. I'm trying to tell you, you honestly can't really tell the difference. And also it's light and easy to record. And just a side note, if you do decide to do this, make sure you're filming this way, not this way. There's nothing wrong with using your phone, and you can ask anybody around me, they'll see me doing like this here, because why not? Don't get me wrong, my vlogging camera works really good. I just have certain things that I use for certain reasons, in certain circumstances, in certain settings. Yeah, let's talk about backdrops. Okay, so I actually really struggled with backdrops like the whole process of me starting up my YouTube, because it's like, oh my gosh, do I get a fabric or do I get a paper backdrop? Do I just use my wall, or do I really have to set up a whole backdrop when I don't even have space to do it? Like, there's a lot of stuff that comes with backdrops, and you want it to look good, you want it to look professional. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the backdrop I have right now, I wanna say $10. It's a piece of fabric that I got from Joans, and I used a coupon, so. I say that to say it's just that simple. Now, it is attached to, you know, a whole backdrop, which you might not have, which is fine. But guess what? If you have a wall, you know what you can do? Baby, get some pins, pin it up, all four corners, and they will never know. That's the other thing. You can use, if you have a colored wall, sis, sir, use it. Work with it. Work with it. Work with it. Work with it. Or, I know we all got family members, okay? When you go to your auntie house,
be like, auntie, let me use that wall. Let me use that wall real quick.
I'm so annoying, y'all, but y'all get the point, okay? Like, use your resources. Use your resources. I'm not saying use people. Don't be texting and calling somebody that you haven't spoken to in like a year and be like, girl,
I know you got that orange wall up in your room. I know we haven't spoken in like a year, but hey, let me use it real quick though.
Like, no. Okay, so one more thing that I want to touch up on just a little bit is the editing part of things. That can be really like intimidating to some people, because they're just like, I'm not a tech savvy type of person, or I don't have coins to drop on these editing softwares and stuff like that. I didn't always start off with Adobe Premiere and a MacBook. Like, you don't have to have that to make YouTube videos. It is helpful. Like I said, you can build your way up. But to start off with, I had a Windows computer, which is, don't get me wrong, a Windows computer is great because I use Windows Movie Maker, and that worked just fine for me. Like, it had voiceover, you could upload your music onto it, you could crop and add effects and everything. Like, Windows Movie Maker is actually really dope. iMovie, which is already on, if you have an iPhone, iMovie is on your iPhone. So most of my editing for my Thanksgiving vlog video, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But most of my editing from that video came from iMovie, which is a free app that's on your iPhone already. And it was really, really easy to learn to use. It has everything that you need, and it's like right there. It's a free app, and I think they also have it on the computer. Depending on what computer you have, I think you can also use it on the computer. I think there's something called Clips that's also on your phone. As far as editing, you don't have to have Photoshop. There are websites that you can use. I use websites like PhotoJet, another website called Photor.com. PicMonkey is a good one, Canva. All of these are free, and you can get actually really bomb thumbnails and all of that out of those websites. Like, it's not just some like BS website. They actually work really, really good. You can get some cool fonts on there. So all of this stuff that I just shared with you guys, you might have to play with it a little bit, see what works best for you, see what ends up working out. But these are the resources that you guys need to start. like with slim to nothing. When you first start making money on YouTube, get that money and flip it like as often as you can. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to help somebody out who may just feel like stuck or like hesitant on starting their channel. And yeah, so if this video was helpful to you guys, definitely leave a thumbs up and a comment and let me know any of your tips. If you have any extra ones that you want to share down below, let's chat in the comments. I will definitely like put some more detailed things down in the description box, like the websites and equipment and stuff like that. I'll put that down in the description box. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.